Hey everybody, my name is Sive. Before I get started, I first want to take the opportunity to thank Women of Reverence as well as Mamfundisi, Pastor Lusanda, for this amazing initiative of gathering testimonies of God's faithfulness. And at first, I was a little skeptical because I'm like, we don't want to be insensitive to people's pain, but at the same time, by no means are we going to downplay the amazing things that God is doing in the lives of His children. So we need to speak boldly about the amazing things. God is still a miracle worker, and God is still blessing those that call upon His name. So, firstly, we're a family of 8, and not one of us has been retrenched. And that in itself is enough reason to give God the glory, because listen, companies are downscaling left, right, and center, and the fact that not even one of us was affected, that is just a display of God's goodness. And not only that, but me personally, I received not only one, but 2 increases in the midst of a pandemic. So I just want to thank God for that and thank Him for His faithfulness that He's shown in 2020. Above and beyond that, I've been wanting to start a business for years and years, but there was just this fear that stopped me. But in 2020, God really revealed to me that He has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And in 2020, I was able to take that dream that I was carrying, and I was able to start my business. On top of that, I have a brother who's also been struggling with drug addiction for 3 years, but God was able to deliver him completely rehab free, and it was only by the grace of God that he was able to overcome that. And lastly, I was able to move into my own place, and that's something that I've been trusting God month after month, year after year, but the finances were just not making sense. But in 2020 again, God was faithful, and God was able to bless me with my own place. Those are just a few of the things that God has done. I could literally spend hours speaking about the faithfulness of God. And this is not a platform to brag, but this is just to say that God's economy is not our economy. God's government is not our government. And we are children of the Lord. So we do not need to be moved and swayed by what's happening in the physical. We are spiritual beings, and we can trust and believe that God will bless us, even in the midst of storms, even in the midst of our wilderness, whatever we're going through, God is still able to bless us because He is that faithful. Thank you.